Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So I don't have any intro because I scrapped the first part of this video, but I hope that you guys enjoy seeing my moving must-haves, some mistakes that I made, and how much we pay each month in rent. Let's talk about essentials. There were some things that I got from Dollar Tree and from Lowe's that I felt like I could not live without, especially during this move. The first thing that I did was declutter. Before we even found a place, before we even knew where we were going, I tried to go through what I have and like get rid of a lot of the junk because I have so much stuff. And I did a whole video about that. I'll link it in the description box below where I was decluttering. And I still have some more to do because I'm trying to be more minimal and I just have an obsession with stuff. But I did do a lot for what we what we had before. So here are a few things that I definitely recommend from Lowe's and Dollar Tree if you're moving to stay organized, because I feel like this move was organized. I just don't feel like we were like super stressed and it was chaotic. I felt really good about it. The first thing is, of course, boxes. We got tons of boxes from Lowe's. We still have a bunch of those boxes. I'm saving them in my heart. Maybe I will know somebody that's moving and we can give them to them, or maybe I can find someone in need that needs them, because those boxes were expensive, but they're still in good shape and I just feel so guilty throwing them out. So if you're in Philly and you need boxes, please let me know. But the Gorilla packing tape was a must for me. It was great quality. You only needed one little piece. It was 20 million times better than the Dollar Tree. So if you're moving and you're looking for good packing tape, try the Gorilla packing tape. Dollar Tree, I love their like 4 or 5 pack of permanent markers. They come in a few different colors. I like to use those markers to color code each section of the house. So for the bedrooms, I did blue, the kitchen was green, and then I would get the labels that they have at Dollar Tree, just like the big labels. I would write in the color what room was in that box, and then I would just put a piece of tape over it so that when we're moving the boxes or the movers are moving the boxes, they know exactly where each one is supposed to go. And then the last thing that I loved from Dollar Tree are the zip ties. The zip ties are amazing for moving stuff that are on hangers. My husband took all of his stuff off hangers and it's still in bags. I refuse to touch it. I use zip ties, zip tied my clothes, put a bag over top of it, and when we moved it, I just put it right into the closet, removed the zip ties and the bag, and now everything is hung up. You don't really have to worry about keeping stuff in bags, and I would definitely recommend doing that. So this time around, we hired movers, and this was our first time ever doing it in all of these years of being together and moving. I did not realize how expensive they were. I love the fact that my husband didn't have to stress. He didn't have to get his friends together. He didn't have to take stuff apart and put it back up. I felt really good about that and he was happy. So that's really all that matters. But there were some unexpected costs that I think I had a price in my head that it would cost to move our house. Mind you, it was a 2-bedroom house. It was small and it was double that price. So be prepared to pay. And I also wish that I would have done a little bit more research on movers. We just went with the person that his mom used previously. And I don't think that they were bad, but I'm just thinking for the amount of money that we paid over $800 to move a 2-bedroom house. I felt like we kind of got ripped off, but my husband was happy. So that's all that matters. Okay. That's all that matters. And I think it's compromise in those type of situations, especially because I'm not the one doing the moving. The biggest mistakes I think that I made that I wish I could do over was to take care of my credit a lot more in my older years. When I was young, 18, 19, 20, 21, I really messed up my credit. I had bad credit. I had repossessions. I had charge-offs. I had bills I didn't pay, and I had bad credit. But when I stopped working and I stayed home with the kids, I never used my credit ever again. So basically, when we went to go move into this house, I had no credit. There was nothing. Like, there was no number. There was nothing on there. It was like I had baby credit, and that can also be seen as bad. So right before we started moving, I went and I got a secured credit card. I got the Discover It credit card to help rebuild my credit, and it had really good reviews. If you're in the same boat, I can totally relate, because once I messed up my credit, I was looking at Dave Ramsey and people saying, pay cash. If you can't pay cash for it, don't use credit, pay cash. And then really I got myself into a situation where nowadays I feel like you need credit. If you want to get an apartment, you want want to buy a house. Of course, I don't want to go and get a loan out from the bank for a car, but for everyday things, you do need credit. So it's important that you are maintaining your credit. Like, having no credit is not a good thing. So it's important to use your credit wisely. Like, use the credit. Don't let the credit use you. And I think that I was just scared because I messed my credit up, that I did nothing, and then it put me, I guess I'm better off now than having bad credit because I'm working towards it. But at my age, I should have some type of established credit. Now, B, he had bad credit too, but he's been working on his, and he has a student loan that really helps his, that he pays regularly, and he has a credit card that he pays regularly. But please, y'all, use credit, but don't let credit use you. And if you guys want to get the Discover It card that I'm using, I'll go ahead and put it in the description box below. It is a secured credit card, which means you have to put the money on there. So I just put $300 on there. You use it, you pay it off. Like, basically, you want to, anyway, there's so many videos. If you want more videos about rebuilding your credit, then let me know. I've been doing tons and tons of research on it, of like how to do it wisely, because it's important, you guys. Also, I wanted to share the websites. I'll put the website where we were able to find this house in the description box below. But I'm a huge fan of Zillow. I'm a huge fan of Trulia. Back in the day, I was like Craigslist all the way. I would always go on Craigslist. But now I don't feel like Craigslist or even Facebook is really safe. You want to go somewhere where you can see like how long ago the house sold, how, like, what you can see like previously what it was rented for, if somebody just moved out. I feel like Zillow and Trulia are the best. So the last thing that I just want to leave with is, when you are going to look at these places, look your best. Try to come presentable, have your hair and your makeup done. If you do wear makeup, have a nice outfit on, be presentable, be kind, be personable. It's so nerve-wracking, especially when you need something this bad, but you also want to give a good first impression. You don't want to come off like you need them, because, you know, I just feel like you never get another chance to do a first impression. So when you're going to look at a place, try to look the best that you possibly can. So now for all of the fun details. If you're nosy like me, then I love to know all small personal details about people's lives, and why not show you guys exactly how much we pay if we're showing you guys the actual house too. So this is a rental. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's not super big at all, and it is in Philadelphia. So I don't live in Center City. It's kind of like the outskirts, but we pay $1,450 per month to rent this house. And I think the price of rent is going up super quickly, because our old rental, we only paid $1,050 there. So it's a little bit of a jump, but we do get more house, and I think more people are going outside of Center City, so they're raising the price of rent. If there's anything that you want to see about the new house for this new series, let me know. I would love to share it. Decorating is definitely going to come soon. I've been trying to get the style and the vibe. If you guys have any recommendations on how I should decorate this house, please let me know. I'm totally open for it. I need all the help that I can get, and I'm always over on Instagram and Twitter talking about the house, giving different updates and things like that. So follow me over there as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, then you are a real one. Go ahead and leave the hidden word flamingo in the comment section down below. Leave it in a funny, snarky, cute kind of way, and I'll feature some of you guys in my next video. Here are a few real ones from my previous video. Remember, you guys, that sharing is caring. So share this video on your social media, share it on your stories, share it on your Facebook. If I see it, I always try to repost it, and I thank you guys in advance. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and as always, subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to get caught up on some previous videos, I'll put those over here. Go and watch those. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, there's a subscribe button right there. I love you guys. I hope you're all safe, happy, and healthy, and doing amazing, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, you guys.